Hi, y'all, it's your guy here, the unknown trader, and today I want us to look at something important, okay? If you're really struggling about consistency, I believe this video will help you, okay? So basically, I just want this video to be something like a family meeting because I really care about your consistency, okay? So first of all, let's look at something important, okay? You are truly not a bad trader. Yes, there are times you'll feel like you're a bad trader. There are times you'll feel like trading is not for you. There are times you'll feel like this industry is not for you, period, okay? And that's still fine. But today I want to show you that it's not the market that is wrong, okay? It's you. If you are complaining or worried about consistency, you are the problem in most cases. And I want to show you a couple of points that I believe will help you, okay? First of all, I am sure that most of you who are struggling with consistency, you don't have a problem when it comes to technical analysis. You don't have a problem when it comes to where to enter. You think you have a problem, but in reality, the problem is not with technicals. The problem is not with setups, okay? And why am I too sure? It's because most of you have a trading plan, but you take something that's out of the trading plan, okay? And now I want to ask you a question. How many times or how much time have you invested into technical analysis, setups, and learning about all those things, okay? And tell me again, how many books have you read about technicals, patterns, market structure, and all sort of things? And how many courses have you bought? Okay, just respond in the comments below, okay? And again, tell me, how many books have you read on psychology, trading psychology? How many videos have you actually searched for on trading psychology? How many courses have you bought on trading psychology? That will show you why you are actually complaining about consistency. Remember, 80% of psychology is going to contribute over 80% to your consistency, and charts are going to contribute roughly 20%, okay? So you can see that psychology carries more weight, although many might argue, but in reality, psychology carries more weight, okay? And let me show you what I'm talking about. You have a trading plan, but why are you taking trades outside of your trading plan? Can you answer this question? If you can't answer this question, then you have a psychological problem, okay? Because the setups and where to enter and where to exit, everything is there in your plan. If you have a plan in the first place. If you don't have a plan, then you're like a ship in the middle of the sea with no compass or any tool to show directions. So I'm just wondering, how are you gonna reach your destiny, which in this case is consistency? How will you reach it? Because you don't even have a compass. If you have a trading plan, tell me, why are you taking trades outside of your trading plan? Once you figure this out, once you solve this one problem, everything will change, okay? Because most of the time you are actually losing because of psychological errors that you ain't even aware of. Why? Because you haven't discovered them yet, okay? Trading psychology, it's interesting. Why? Because most of the time you won't even know that you have a psychological problem until you start learning about it. It is only when you start learning about it then that you can say, oh yes, this is what I was doing, this is my problem, this is my problem, this is my problem. A simple question: why are you taking trades outside of your trading plan? Can you answer this one? Why? Okay, the problem is simply not with the charts. The problem is simply not with the setup, okay? Most of you have actually learn more than 50 setups from different people ever since you started, but still nothing is making sense. Okay, many people are actually profitable using those setups, but for you it's a different story. Why? Because you think you are taking those setups, but every time you're on the charts you're taking something out of your plan. Okay, why are you doing that? You know that, okay, based on what we talk about or the setups that we focus on, you know we have day 1, day 2, day 3, and that's what's gonna happen most of the time. If it doesn't happen, if any of your setups doesn't show, what do? You do the right thing. And what is the right thing? The right thing is, if your setup is not there, or if all your criteria are not met, you do nothing. Okay, if today, maybe it's Monday, your setup doesn't present, you do nothing. Tuesday, your setup is not there, you do nothing. Wednesday, your setup is not there, you do nothing. It's highly possible that there will be days when your setup doesn't show up in any pair. That's highly possible. Okay, and if that happens, you do nothing. Guys, you are not professional traders who are hired by a bank or a hedge funds. You are not required to be there every day. They say show up every day, but don't trade every day. If your setup is not there, why are you opening a trade? Why are you opening a trade if your setup is not there? Okay, answer this question. Then you'll see where the problem is. If you're a professional trader, maybe working for the bank, yes, then you will be required to take trades because that is your job. That's something expected of you. You don't have the flexibility that we retail guys have. Okay, I think sometimes we must appreciate ourselves for being retail guys. Yes, we think like there's a lot we are left behind with, but we have a lot of flexibility. Okay, we can take trades when we want to. Okay, you don't have to open a trade every day. No, only open a trade when the odds are on your side. Okay, when the edge has presented, when you know that, okay, you have high probabilities of actually making it. Okay, and that is why you have a trading plan, because you have outlined all your best setups in that plan. But when you go to the charts, you take something else. That is the major problem that most people are facing, and they think they are bad traders. No, they're just taking bad trades that are not even in their plans. Okay, and if you don't have a plan, I don't know where we're gonna start from. Okay, because you will never be able to identify your problem, and you will never be able to improve. Why? Because you don't even have a plan. What are you taking? You don't know. Okay, you're just going to the charts and you're gonna stare at the charts and wonder which directions to take. Then you are guessing, you're playing the guessing game. Okay, then for you, I have nothing to say if you don't have a trading plan. Okay, start drafting a trading plan, okay, based on the setup that works for you. Okay, and for those who have trading plans but are taking something out of their trading plans, I think this will help you. Start recording your trades. Okay, and when you record your trades, you will see that most of your losses are actually from trades that you take outside of your trading plan. Okay, so that's the most important thing. Okay, that's the most important thing I will emphasize right now. Okay, start recording your trades. This will help you. Stop ignoring important things. What are important things? Everything in your plan is important. Everything out of your plan is not important. It's not for you. The market is continuously moving. That's the problem. People believe they have to be on the market every day just because the market is moving. No, you are not a market maker. You are not a market maker. You don't have to be there every time. Let the market move. If your setup is not there, let it move. Then other people's setups will be presented and let them take their opportunities. You want to take everything even though you have no setup for that. No, that's wrong. Okay, do the right thing. And what is the right thing? Trade your setup. Okay, Most of you don't even have a problem when it comes to setups. Your problem is on your psychology. You take things that are out of your plan. That's a psychological problem. Go and get your psychology ready, okay? Go and focus on psychology. After that, you'll see things will change. Trade only what's on your trading plan, okay? If you're waiting for a day 2, then you either need a first green day or a first red day. If that is not presented, you have no setup. Unless you're gonna go there and decide to scalp, okay? But sometimes you'll need a little bit of experience to do something that's not on your plan. But guys, focus on your plans, okay? I believe that will help, okay? Because that is what will make you consistent, okay? And thank you for your time, but go and change this. Focus more on your edge. Focus more on what's on your plan. Forget about what's not on your plan, okay? You know, let me ask you one last question, okay? If you have a business that sells quarter, okay? Quarter of fast food, okay? And then somebody comes one day and asks for dishwashing liquid. Maybe they want to buy dishwashing liquid. Are you gonna wake up the next day, go and stock dishwash liquid just because somebody came and asked for it? No, you're gonna focus on fast food because that's your business, right? So if the market is moving and you feel like you just have to be in it just for the fact that it's moving, then you see this is a recipe to disaster. Because if you just start stocking dishwashing liquids and people know that your business is about fast food, then that will be a waste of money, okay, that you use to stock those products, okay? So always focus on what your business is focusing on, okay? The same applies to a trading plan. This is your business. Your setup is your business, okay? You are buying what is outlined in your business, or you are selling what's outlined in your business, okay? So stop being in the market simply because it's moving, okay? Stop trying to sell dishwashing liquid or on a business that is selling fast food. Those two don't match, okay? So stop trying to take everything that is moving. The fact that the market is moving, if it's not in your plan, then it's none of your business, okay? Let others who are selling things like bathing soap or whatever, let retails focus on dishwashing liquid, okay? You focus on your fast food, focus on what is in your plan, and let others focus on something else, okay? You can't try to hijack every business simply because somebody came asking for a particular product that you don't sell. Now you want to start selling it. No, don't do that, okay? Focus on what you are selling. Focus on your business, okay? Focus on your trading plan. Just because it's moving and that's out of your plan doesn't mean you have to be there, okay? Let the market move. Your job is to search for your setups. If they are not there, do nothing, okay? You have that flexibility. You can sleep if your setup is not there. You can go out. You can do whatsoever. Or play games, watch a movie, do whatsoever, okay? Keep yourself busy with something else, okay? If your setup is not there, okay? Let others whose setups will be presented at that time take that opportunity, okay? Or else you are gonna be the fish that those who have setups will catch and eat and feast on, okay? If you don't have a setup, then you might be the liquidity that those who have setups at that moment will feast on, okay? So you don't want to be donating when you don't have a setup. Focus on your setup. Focus on your trading plan. It's important, okay? I can't emphasize this enough because people are complaining, yet they are not willing to admit that their problem is not technicals. They're not willing to admit that their problem is not setups. You know setups, But sometimes you go to the charts, your setup is not there, then you want to start forcing things, and when you lose, you want to convince yourself that your setup is poor, where else you didn't even trade the setup you have to begin with. Okay, you can't complain if you are doing that, taking trades out of your trading plan. You can't complain. You can't say you are not a good trader, trading is not for you. What do you mean? Because you are not even taking what's on your plan. If you're taking what's on your plan, then you are failing. That's when you can say, this thing, yeah, there's something wrong. Then you work on a setup. But most of you have good setups. But the problem is you are not willing to search for them or to wait for them to present. Okay? Even if you take 2 trades a week, that's fine. Okay? That's fine. 1 trade a week with size, that's more than enough. Okay? You are a retail guy, you have that flexibility. You are not working for a hedge fund. You are not required to always be on the market. Okay? It's not your job to always be on your market. It's your job to take only what's outlined in your plan. The fact that you're a retail trader, and retail traders have a lot of flexibility, you can trade when you want, wherever you want, however you want, that doesn't give you the right to be the right to do anything. You must still be responsible. Okay, you must be accountable for your own actions. Hence, I'm saying record your trades. This will help you record and see if you are actually being accountable or not. Are you being responsible or not? Okay, you must be accountable to yourself at the end of the day. Okay, because there's just a lot of flexibility, and it's much more easier to end up abandoning the plan and taking everything because the flexibility is there. Okay, it's just pressing. Okay, so the fact that it's just a button doesn't simply mean you should always press it. Okay, if it's not there for 5 days, for the whole week, it's fine. Do nothing. Okay, show up every day, but don't trade every day. That will help you. Okay, so I think I've actually tried to explain some of the things that most people are complaining but not aware of the mistake they are doing. Okay, take what's on your plan and comment below. Okay, tell me, why are you taking things that are out of your plan? Okay, tell me, do you really are you struggling because you don't have a setup, or you don't understand a setup, or you don't understand technicals, or is it because you're always taking things that are not in your plan, or is it simply because you don't even have a plan to begin with? Okay, comment in the section below and let's talk about this, because ironing these things will help everybody improve. But if we keep sweeping them under the bed, then nothing is gonna be solved. It's gonna continue for years and years and years until you decide to quit. Okay, but for now, let's talk about this. Why are you taking things out of your plan? Comment below, and yeah, I thank you a lot. Okay, thanks.